What's the deal, man? It's Dwayne McClain TV. Making this video on the fly. I was doing some research on slavery, right? My goal is to save black people. That's my only goal in life. That's my only mission from here on out. Is to save my race. That's it. I have no other goal now. I'm strictly dedicating my life to saving black men and our black women from this debauchery mind psyop that they worked so diligently on to put among us. I know my vocabulary ain't the best, because I'm a dumb nigga that's smart, but I'm not a smart nigga that's dumb. There's a difference. I'm on the road asking Siri question after question. When did the Underground Railroad start? 1800 to 1863. When was America founded? 1776. Okay, when did Christopher Columbus get here? 1492. When did slavery start? From 1600 to 1863. I kept asking it all the questions on the script. You know, when did they abolish slavery? 1863 is when it got abolished. I get off script, I say, were there any white slaves? Siri says, I can't answer that while you're driving. I'm like, Siri, you've been answering every question while I've been driving. Why all of a sudden you can't answer while I'm driving? Ask it again, were there any white slaves? Oh, I can't answer that while you're driving. I'm saying, oh my God, this is wild. This is wild. So I asked it, was slavery in America a hoax? Sorry, I can't answer. I typed the question in. It says AI cannot get this answer. AI does not have an answer for this. I said, if slavery a hoax in America, AI did not have an answer. AI is not to be trusted, y'all, from here on out. Don't use AI for what it is. If you know, like I use it to write my contracts up, you know, I might try to make it sound professional, make my email sound professional, you know what I'm saying? But I would much rather you go back and do the work. Read a grammar book. I got a grammar book at my house. I'm going to go back to reading grammar, go back to school and educate ourselves. Let's not let AI dumb us down. We must become to the point to where we can write our own emails and stuff to make it sound professional, make our own contracts. But like I said, sometimes when you use AI to be quick, you short on time. However, I have seen numerous of people use AI as a means of an information source. This is not to be trusted. From what I've seen this morning, I've never seen that. And it's only when you're going off script. The AI is there to make sure you stay with the brainwashing. It's actually their buddy. It's their buddy. They're going to answer all the BS questions. Ask you some questions they don't want you to know. It ain't going to give you an answer for it. It's real scary because we're dealing with something that is taking over because of how friendly it is, how easy to use it is, and it does not have our best interest. Nothing has our best interest, especially black people. And I'm still doing the research on if slavery was a hoax or not. I'm trying to break it down, guys. They said it happened if Christopher Columbus came here in 1492, we got to look from 1492 to 600, what happened in that 100 years. And then how they enslaved us. All those boats that came over here with millions of people on it, hundreds of thousands of slaves over here. I don't believe slavery happened in my heart of hearts. I don't want to content. Here's my entire sales pitch. I believe the story of slavery was fabricated to make blacks angry with whites. I think it was fabricated to make blacks angry with whites. Why they got so many photos of slaves? So I said, Google, when was the first camera created? 1806 in France somewhere. So before it got to America, it had to be another 30 years. Slavery was abolished, and so all those photos of slaves, like actual, not the drawings, the photos could only have happened from 1830 to 30 years of photos. slavery was still at its peak around that time, when the right around time was about to get abolished. And then what did all the masters do? Oh, y'all free today, y'all can go. Come on, man. Come on, man. Oh, they got a new law. Y'all good to go. Get out of here. I'm gonna pick my own cotton. Come on, man. So that's my goal, is to try to debunk as much slavery as possible, because I gotta free the black man mind first. I can't get y'all off the Jesus milk. That's my next goal. I gotta get y'all off that milk, bro. Y'all on that milk. That's the first thing they use to brainwash the hood. We will sit and do all the drugs, drink, and all that. Go to the hood right now. Grandma in church on Sunday. Grandma don't do nothing all week. I'm just talking about regular, go to any hood right now. All of them go to church on Sunday. It's like it's a brainwashing. It's be like this. I know I can't get y'all off that milk. It's fine. I'd rather y'all, if y'all gonna be on that water, if y'all gonna be on that water, be on that water. You know what I'm saying? But I can get y'all off the slavery debunking, because that's step one to opening the black man, the black person, is to let them know you're not low. You know what they say, oh, y'all got the weak Africans. Our Africans that stayed over here, we the good Africans. You know what I'm saying? That's how they able to differentiate the two. Oh, we gave y'all the weak Africans. You know, that's them over there. The Africans over here in Africa, we the strong ones. They ain't take us and enslave my people. They enslaved your people. But that's a lot of years. 1492, when America first started, slavery first started in the 1600s. So for 200 years. I don't know where this 400 years came from. I have no idea. Where this 400 years? I guess from 1500 to the 90s. Over 400 years, but anyways, if I can wake y'all mind up on this slavery thing, which I'm going to try to keep researching on, I'm going to do my own independent research, you know, and come up with an answer for y'all to show that we wasn't slaves. In my opinion, I don't think we were slaves. I don't think we was. I don't think we were slaves. I think we was, you know, I don't believe nothing history says. I'm at that point. I don't believe history. I don't believe none of them books. None of them. I feel like around the 1800s is when they just started making up stuff. They started making up stuff. They just started saying, hey, this, that happened. And they gave it to us. I don't trust nothing. I think they say after 1932 is when they started really changing stuff. After the 1930s, when everything changed. You gotta look up the Cabbage Patch babies. Babies that was born. They don't have a history. They pretty much made humans in the incubator by the millions. And they gave them this history. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if we part of that, black people. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But as of right now, I do know this AI stuff, it just freaked me out when I started asking it real questions and it didn't give me real answers. Like, is slavery a hoax? Why can't you give me an answer for that? You should be like, no, slavery most definitely happened. It most definitely did this. Slavery did happen. Was there any white slaves? Yes, it pulled it up. It was white slaves, but Siri did not want to answer that question. Siri was like, I can't answer that. You driving right now, man. Coming up with an excuse. Man, y'all, I asked Siri all these questions while I was driving. I asked her all these questions. But I don't know, man. I don't know. All I know is this whole AI thing is causing a lot of issues, and it's probably one of the hardest things that's gonna to break away from, because so many people love this AI, they're gonna use it up and they trust it. Man, I had a dude try to argue with me. First thing he did was to ask ChatGPT, and hey, ChatGPT gave me his answer. I said, man, if you don't get it out my face, bro. You know what I'm saying? I understand they get everything that's on the internet. Sometimes they just grab stuff on the internet and all that, but man, you can't keep trusting that thing, man. You know what I'm saying? It's scripted. That bad boy's scripted. Everything's scripted, y'all. What they got in that book? Scriptures. Script. Can't go off the script, bro. As soon as you go off the script, you're gonna get real. You're gonna get real. As soon as you go off the script. You can't go off the script. As soon as they get you off that script, they're gonna trip. So don't go off the script, bro. But anyways, man, that's all I gotta say on that topic, man. I don't trust the AI. You know, we're gonna continue to debunk slavery. I'm gonna continue to look up slavery. I want to continue to search it and see what it is about. You know, what is, cause them years ain't adding up. We Christopher Columbus got here in 1492. America started in 1776. I gotta look at where the Trail of Tears happened. Because that's when they started wiping out stuff. But you can't trust this stuff because they can just make it up as they go. They can make it up as they go, man. They can make it up as they go, man. For real. They can make it up as they go, you know. And granted, do I believe there was some people out there on the slave plantation that were black? Yes, but here's the thing. I want to Google were they black slave owners. I really think it was the same way how we work now is the same way how it used to be. You know what I'm saying? You be in the trenches with whites and blacks. You know what I'm saying? I've been in a warehouse with all of us, but it's mostly black folk. But I think the powers that be know we need a working race, and they did studies to see which race can handle poverty and low, bad conditions. And the blacks and the Hispanics excelled the most. So they made it their goal to make sure we're always working for them. Because they don't make the best work. I can't say they don't. I know some white boys that bust, you know what I'm saying, that work. You know what I'm saying? Them blue collar workers, man. There's a lot of good jobs out there. I don't know. If you look at them roads, man, it's all of us working, bro. It's all races of men working, man. For real. It's all of us working. So, anyways, man, you know what y'all think, man. We'll keep making videos. God bless y'all. Be safe. I'm out.